Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. Now, I'm sure you can see by the title of this video that I have some very exciting news to share with you guys. And the exciting news is that I am engaged. I got engaged over this past weekend on March 23rd, 2024, to the absolute love of my life, my best friend. His name is Anthony. You probably saw him in the previous video when we were in Miami for our anniversary. And I just kind of wanted to sit down and give the story time of how that happened and how sweet everything was, to post it, because I know right now I'm in the middle of posting kind of like a week in my life that you'll see soon, but I wanted to get this up and share the good news with everyone. Yeah, I'm engaged. Okay, so I guess I can I'll start with like hints. So he has really been dropping hints to me like for a couple weeks now. It was, we were doing something, I wish my memory was good on it, but we were somewhere and I was talking, doing whatever, and he had made a comment like, yeah, you know, I'm kind of on a little bit of a budget right now, like you'll see soon, like don't worry about it. And I just didn't think twice about it. And then another comment he made was like a couple days ago, we were walking into our apartment and I was talking about jewelry because, you know, I don't have the money to have a bunch of real jewelry, and I have a bunch of fake jewelry, but like super nice quality, like stuff that doesn't tarnish and stuff. And we were just talking about it because I was wearing a lot of my like rings and stuff, and he had made a comment. He was like, you know what, like you should just get rid of all of that and like splurge on like a real piece of jewelry, get like a one real piece of jewelry. Like, so he had been like dropping hints that I just really wasn't picking up on this whole time. Coffee break. Also, by the way, this is my Sex and the City mug. I don't know if you can see, but it says, I'd like a cheeseburger, large fries, and a Cosmopolitan. And he also got me this for Christmas, but I thought it was cute. But regardless, so he had been dropping hints to me for like a little while. And I guess he was designing my ring and getting it made, and he anticipated to get it on or around like the first week of April, but he got a call, I guess, and got it earlier, and he ended up reaching out to one of my best friends, Skylar, who I'm sure you'll see in videos here soon, and was like, what do I do, like, you know, and she was like, just go for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the story now. So that was just a little bit of just things that I wasn't really noticing. I mean, and even with Skylar, my friend who knew and was helping him plan, like there were so many things that like she was saying that I just didn't even realize. So yeah, but so, okay, so we'll start from like the beginning, I guess. So a couple of days ago, probably like a week ago now, I get a call from Skylar, and she goes, hey, like what are you doing this weekend? And I was like, nothing that I can think of. And she was like, well, you know, I've been a little bit stressed with work. My fiance, she's engaged too, wanted to give me like a girl's day. So I thought it would be nice if we go and like get our nails done. And I was like, oh yeah, like my nails were super grown out. Like I needed them. The last nails that I got were my anniversary nails that I showed you guys in my first video, my glow up with me. I hadn't got my nails done since then because I really just haven't had the time. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. Like, let's go on Saturday. And I ended up like texting her again and was like, oh my gosh, like let's meet up for brunch and then get our nails done, And so that was set in stone. I didn't think anything of it. So she had texted me kind of like later that week and was like, what are you thinking about getting on your nails? And I had asked Anthony, my now fiance, and was like, do you think I should like take my tips off and get like shorter nails, like just gel, or, you know, what do you think? He's like, no, keep them long, which I guess that should have been a tip off like there, because like he doesn't really, like he loves my nails and he loves everything I do, but like he doesn't really care. And he was like, keep them long. And I was like, okay, like I can do that. And then he was like, also pause. If I keep looking, I'm just like looking up at the sky and like the birds going by. But regardless, so that should have been like a first tip off there, but it wasn't. And I was like, what color should I get? Like, do you have a specific color? And he was like, oh, well, like it's springtime, like you should get like purple on your nails. And I was like, oh, okay, like I never really do that, like I'll do it. He also never really comments on my nails, so I was like, I just didn't think about engagement, but I just thought like, oh, like, you know, he seems to like care about my nails this time, so like I want to like get what he wants, whatever. So I was texting Skylar and was like, yeah, Anthony said he wants me to get like purple nails. And I made a joke to her and I was like, he better not propose to me with purple nails. Obviously, because that's probably not what I would have wanted. I want what I have now, which is perfect. And I sent her some options and was like, which one of these do you think were cute? Because we were just kind of going back and forth on the nails. Like, what are you going to get? What are you going to get? Whatever. And she sent me some really pretty pictures of nails, which are what I ended up having now. And we decided on these ones. And she's like, I'm going to get these ones. You should twin with me. I would really like you to twin with me. And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I'll get those nails with you. They're really pretty. Like, if anything, I'll just get purple on my toes for Anthony. And she was like, okay, perfect. Still didn't think anything of it. Like, I just thought that like she really wanted a specific style of nail. And I was like, yeah, we'll get twinning nails because, we have gotten our nails done together before and got like similar designs matching. So we wanted to do it again. So cut to like still like this whole time, like not a clue in the world. And I was actually like talking to Anthony all week of like just how excited I am to like hang out with her on Saturday and everything. And then Saturday morning came, I got up, got ready, did my makeup, which is weird because like I do my makeup like sometimes, but like not often, and I typically wouldn't for something like this, but I did my makeup. I actually like bought a new outfit too, like to go and hang out with Skylar in, because I just wanted to be like cute and like girls' day. So we ended up going to brunch, and originally, I don't know like if this was part of the plan or not, but Skylar also has a baby. He's like 8 months old, and I think originally the baby was meant to stay home, but last minute she decided to bring him, which totally fine, like love that baby to death. And so she brought the baby. I like something didn't click in my head. I was like, oh, okay, well, like if we end up not going to get our nails done, like that's fine. Like if the baby is like fussy or, you know, whatever. Like I just didn't know, like with her bringing the baby, which again was fine, I just didn't know she would want to go get our nails done. So I was purely planning on just kind of like walking around, going to brunch, and then just like feeling it out. So we go to brunch and we're just talking, enjoying time with her and him and everything like that. And yeah, I mean, like not a clue in the world. So I actually text Anthony. I said, hey, you know, like she has her baby. I don't know if we're going to end up going to get our nails done anymore, but I'll let you know. So all the while, I guess he was at home, like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, no, like she's supposed to get her nails done, And then a little bit into eating, Skylar was like, so where do you want to go get your nails done? And I was like, oh, like we're still doing that? Like, okay, yeah, like totally fine. I told her the place, and after we ate, we went over there. And I still, like at this point, I had no idea. Like I had no idea the whole time up until like it happened. Like I was so surprised. And I was sitting there, we were sitting there getting our nails done, and the baby was a little bit fussy in the nail salon, but I mean, that's nothing but a thing. He's an 8-month-old baby. But she told me when we had talked after the fact, after the engagement happened, he played his part so well. Like, he wasn't supposed to be fussy, obviously, but like, we were just making jokes. Like, he played his part so well, because it was easier for her to not get matching nails with me, which was the whole plan. Like, the whole entire time was she somehow, some way was going to back out of getting matching nails, obviously, so I could be the only one with these nails getting engaged. So I mean, even like the tiniest details like that is just like so crazy, and it like makes me feel so loved. So yeah, we get our nails done. I absolutely love my nails. We end up leaving, and the whole time we were at the nail salon, Anthony was texting me and was telling me, like, you know, you've inspired me to want to vlog myself, and so if it's okay, like, can I use your GoPro? Like, I'm vlogging some videos today, and I was like, yeah, go ahead, like, whatever. And he was teeing it up to be able to text me and be like, hey, like, I have like this whole day planned. As soon as you're done, like, no rush, like, we're just gonna go and have a day, basically. So obviously I was like looking forward to it and everything. And a fun fact, like kind of a side note, is the spot that we did get engaged is like our spot, like on the beach. It was a portion of the beach in Jacksonville, well, kind of like between Jacksonville and St. Augustine, that when we had first started dating, like, we went to every single day, like, without a doubt. We drove all the way out there and would like sit on the beach. Sorry, I heard a noise by me. Sit on the beach, look for shark's teeth, like everything. Like, that portion of the beach was ours. But I guess like I had gotten like a little bit tired of like going down there, or really, I mean, like, Jack's Beach is just more convenient to go to anyway, so we had really stopped going that way, and I never really usually wanted to drive down that far, like when Jack's Beach was right here. And he knew that, so he had to like figure out a way. So I even remember him texting me while I was at the nail salon and was like, you know, we're gonna do something that, you know, you don't typically like to do, but just like do it with me. Like, you know, I want to vlog like an intro and everything like that at the beach, but I want to go to this beach, you know, whatever. So that was all going on behind the scenes while I was getting my nails done. He was texting me this. So cut to, I get home, he's vlogging me get home. Like, I guess it's like an us video. Like, I didn't realize that like he would want to include me on the video, like, but still didn't think anything of it. I got dressed. I put on like a cute pair of shorts and like a top, but in my proposal I ended up wearing like a hoodie anyway. And he was like, we got in the car and he was like, just like start heading towards Ponte Vedra. And he was telling me, like, on the way there and vlogging and telling his vlog, that, you know, we are going to have a shark teeth competition, because a couple of weeks ago we were at Jack's Beach and I was like, we should look for shark's teeth, and he was like, no, I'm not in the mood. And that kind of like sparked it, and he kind of always knew that like that's where he was going to propose to me, etc. So he was telling his vlog about this shark's teeth competition of, we're gonna do this thing, like, we'll set down our stuff on the beach, like, you go one way, I go the other way. Whoever has the most shark's teeth wins, basically. And if you, Megan, like myself, if I had more shark's teeth, he was gonna take me to like a nice dinner or something. And then if he had more shark's teeth, we were gonna do whatever he wanted to do. And he was like building it up and everything. And again, still, like, I had no idea. Like, I thought like we were just gonna go and hang out and, you know, go to my dad's later, like a normal Saturday. And while we were down there, on the way down there, it was raining, and he kept telling the vlog, like, it's raining, da-da-da. And yeah, and he was like telling me too, he was like, a couple of days ago, like, I had a dream that I found a white shark's tooth. There was like this very specific spot that I remember finding the white shark's tooth, so I'm gonna go there and see if I can find one, because if one of us finds a white shark's tooth, like, that person like wins. Like, he was like telling me everything, and I like believed it, of course. So we get there, it was still kind of raining, so we wait in the car for like 15 minutes, and the rain stopped, and like all of a sudden, like, the sky started opening up to blue again. It was like perfect. we walked out to the beach. It was like gorgeous. Like the water was so calm and you can see like the birds on the water. Like it was just beautiful. And we were like looking at the water and talking about it. And he was like, he was like, we need our phones, like we need to take pictures, and like if we're too far away from each other, we need to be able to call each other. He was like, so I'm gonna go get our phones. So I go to start walking with him, and he was like, oh no, like you can stay out here, like I'm just gonna go grab them. And again, like I don't know, like that should have been another hint, but like it wasn't. And I was like, okay, whatever. So he was like, you just start looking for shark's teeth, and I did. Lo and behold, after the fact, and he also did make a vlog of all of this as well. I'll link his video down below because it's so cute. You can go show him love, subscribe to his channel. He doesn't like post or anything like that, but you know, it is just such a sweet video if like you want to see it. And I guess in that video, he was talking about how he was trying to figure out how to get the ring. And I guess like I was on his tail too much whenever we were leaving the first time to go out to the beach, that he didn't have time to grab the ring, so he had to figure out how to go back to the car. And so he did, and I stayed out there, again, not really thinking anything. And he gets back and he sets me up at this little place, and I'm looking for shark's teeth and, you know, doing my thing. And I see him walk like way down the beach, you know, we were gonna meet in the middle. And I even remember like at one point like looking up at him to see what he was doing, and I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he set up all these cameras. And I the whole time was looking at him being like, oh yeah, he's looking for shark's teeth. Like he looked like he was looking for shark's teeth. And there's even at one point I saw him talking to like a little old lady on the beach, and I thought she was just like talking to him about like finding shark's teeth. Like, you know how like older people are, sometimes they'll walk up and like talk to you. But yeah, so I, you know, whatever. And it was probably like 15-20 minutes into looking for shark's teeth, and I thought he was down there looking for shark's teeth too, that he like started running over to me, and he calls me Nip, like that's my nickname, Nip. And he's like, Nip, like I found the biggest shark's tooth. Like he was like, you have to come see it. Like this is by far the biggest one we ever found. It's so exciting. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so cool. And at first I was like, okay, like, okay. And so I started like running with him because he like took off in front of me. I started running with him. And as we're like running up to where he like found the biggest shark's tooth he ever found, I like noticed like his phone is propped up and the GoPro's propped up. And I was like, what is this? Like, you know, still like trying to like compartmentalize like what's going on right now. And then by the time like I had time to think about anything, I saw him pull the ring box out of his pocket, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not happening. Like I have to enter in some pictures if I can. If you don't see any, it's because I couldn't figure out how to, but if I can, I'll put some pictures. Like my face was just like, oh my God, like I could not believe it. Like utter shock, utter surprise. Like I don't know, like I was trying to explain to like my family, like when you date somebody for so long, we've been dating for 4 years, like you kind of know it's gonna happen, but you also like are realizing like, oh, we've been dating for so long that like it really can happen like whenever. Like there's no rhyme or reason to this. So it like just completely cut me off guard. And he was like, will you marry me? And I was like, oh my God, like yes, obviously. Like and we had a wonderful moment on the beach, and we were just like sitting there and like looking at the ring, and like it's so beautiful and this, that, and the other. And then he was like, come on, like we gotta go, we gotta start heading towards home. And I was like, okay. So we like get in the car and we start driving, and he takes me to my favorite ice cream place, which we have here in Jacksonville. I don't know if they're anywhere else. It could be a chain, I don't know, but it's called Mayday Ice Cream, and they have my absolute favorite ice cream. And he took me there after our engagement, and my mom was waiting there with like a little present. It was like a little picture frame that looked like a diamond ring, and it says like just the beginning. And she was sitting there, and then I'm sitting there talking to my mom and showing her the ring, and then all of a sudden like one of my other best friends, Erica, and her fiance walks around the corner, and she has flowers, and I had thought she was out of town. Like he like had it all planned out, and we got ice cream and we sat there and talked. And then we hopped in the cars again and went to my dad's house, and we pulled up to my dad's house and there's like balloons outside that say congratulations. Like we walk in, he has champagne, he has a cake, he has flowers, like, you know, we're gonna order food. It was just like the perfect, most thought out thing like that I like could have ever imagined. Like he really did put like effort into it for me. He put his time into it for me, like even down to the ring. It's like, you know, to me it's the most perfect ring I've ever seen. It's like absolutely gorgeous. Like it's such a special diamond. Like he picked this one out himself. Like he did so amazing, and like I just can't believe that I'm Hi guys, so I am back. That last clip that you saw cut off kind of abruptly because my camera died, and then I went, cleaned a little bit, took a shower. Now I'm back to finish this video, which I don't have much longer, but I think what I was talking about was just like how excited I was to like be engaged, to literally love my life. Like, Anthony, if you're watching this, I love you. I love this ring. Like, I can't get over, everything was perfect. I will remember that day for the absolute rest of my life. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Oh, do we have a cat? Do we have a cat in the video? Do we have a little kitty cat in the video? Anyway, I appreciate you all for watching. If you've gotten to the end of this, I know it's a little bit different than what I normally would do. It's kind of a sit down video, but I just thought it was definitely worth sitting down talking about this big change that happened in my life, especially because I was planning on vlogging like a day in the life on Saturday, honestly, but it worked out that I didn't, because Anthony got to kind of play out his plan how he had envisioned, because I didn't have my camera with me and everything. So I literally am so excited. I'm so excited to be engaged. I'm so excited to take you guys on the journey of just planning our wedding and taking you guys with us like down that journey. Like I already have like a date in mind and everything, but like we'll get to that. That'll come. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, being a part of this with me. I appreciate you greatly. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you in my next video, and yeah, bye.